Right, of course. It's always a pleasure to come your way with great conversation. And today I can tell you that I get to hang out with one amazing artist. He's based in Nigeria. And well, I'm sure we've all heard so much about him. We never had the opportunity to probably see him in Ghana, but he's here with us. And I'm sure he has a reason for that. And I also get the opportunity to ask him some of the questions you probably would want me to ask him. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Nigerian superstar Vector.
Don't worry, yeah. Be happy. You get many things with the old man down, yeah. Not hurry, trust me, daddy. Go tell the wolf I will come and dance. I'm a commandant of my own platoon. Lift me out of your room. You look familiar cause I know cartoons. Do my shit, move on, low my doom.
Hello and welcome to Ghana.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're different like that. You're cool.
Yeah.
Looking at your pictures and you know the way you do your music.
Yes.
I don't know. Is there a personality different from the music, or is just the same thing?
Well, since music is a variety of expression, I'm everything that you hear in the music. So I'm the rapper, I'm the singer, even outside of that, say acting and stuff. We're human beings now. Life should be fun. It shouldn't be that hard. So anything that comes your way, just try your best.
Now, I know that before anyone moves away from their country to another, there's obviously a reason.
Yes.
And this is where if you permit me, is there a reason you're in Ghana for?
Okay, so I've never been to Ghana. And I just feel like it's weird. Like you should at least have been to Ghana.
Yeah.
But we're traveling across Africa, and I felt like it would be nice to stop by from Kenya and just say hello, touch base. There's fan base here, kind of like activate and show them love. Because I feel like I've been separated from the fans here as well. So just trying to do my best and touch base with everybody that's showing me love.
So it's more like a tour?
Yes, it is, but it's also like taking a break, and I'm seeing more of Africa now. I don't know why. I mean, we've done gigs in America, we've been back and forth, but I feel like I've not done justice to Africa enough. And if anything, I should feel more at home going around Africa than elsewhere, right? So that's majorly why we're here. But it's a tour, but not officially like a media tour or anything. This is just us just touching base and just, catching the vibe with Ghana for real.
Had any opportunity to meet up with some of our artists?
Yes, I have. I'm supposed to, well, so far, the only person that's been around that we've seen face to face is a new act rising. That's Brian Demensa.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like his sound. I was in the car when they played the music, and there was a lyric in the song that like struck me because I know that experience. But I'm a fan of Black Sherif. Take it or leave it.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. So I plan on seeing him today.
Oh.
And it's Nima, yeah? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, most likely go to Nima as well.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, go and relate with the locals. I'm just doing the best that we can do. There's Kofi Jamar.
Okay.
And I was supposed to hang out with Kofi Jamar in Nigeria, but our time clashed.
Yeah.
Then me being here, the least we could do is just hang out.
Yeah.
But it's quite impromptu, so the next time meeting media people. I'm just meeting my brothers that are next door, our sisters that are next door neighbor.
I know, right?
Yes.
Now, I know a lot of Nigerians who've come here, especially your great artists like, your brothers, have always said that Ghana is peaceful. I hear some of them have even, bought houses here and they're living here. So far, being here this couple of days, how's the feeling like?
It's been nice. Ghana is about Nigerian weather the same. So it's been nice. I like Ghana. Yeah, now I'm in Ghana and I feel like the feeling is the same. The difference is it felt a bit cold in Kenya, but in Ghana I was like, okay, we're home.
We are home. I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've been reading through a bit about you, and
Yes.
I noticed you also have a degree in philosophy.
Yes, I do.
And I'm wondering, sometimes what brought you into music? Because one would have thought that, I mean, if you have a degree in philosophy, why are you not getting a job on that side? But you chose to do music.
I've never had a 9 to 5. Never, ever.
Oh, wow.
I've always made music. I've always been around music since I was a kid. So philosophy was something I felt interesting. I mean, I was in the sciences in St. Gregory's College. I started from there, and I could have advanced further in the university, but checking the brochure, I was like, oh, okay, philosophy, study of man. I think that'd be interesting, because I've always been an inquisitive kid. So yeah, but I don't think that means I should have gone to work.
There's this perception sometimes that musicians are dropouts. When somebody is going to school and they are unable to make it, then they start, seeing something they can do, probably music, and then they drop out, do music, and then somewhere along the line, they go back to school. Is that the case?
Well, I want to believe that there are some cases that are true to that, but then there are cases like mine where you must finish school now. Like I didn't grow up with a silver spoon. Like, arguably, when I like say middle class family growing up, and my dad was in the force, so I'm a barrack boy. But I didn't have the luxury of saying I don't want to go to school again. I want to do this, they'll break your head. So but me, my story is different. I finished school, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who are like, we have dentists that are musicians in Nigeria. We have architects that are musicians. We have lawyers that are musicians. So yeah, it may be true for some, but for others, I guess it's another story too. Yes.
Now I noticed you are fourth child out of 5 siblings.
Yes, I'm the 4th out of 5.
All right. How was it like growing up, especially in your family? Was it musically inclined? Was it how was it with your family?
The music in my family is just a natural thing. It wasn't forced. There was no forced intent with it. It was just, my dad, morning devotion, he would sing 1 or 2 tenors. I'm like, okay, that's nice. My mom too, she likes to perform small soprano, bad guy. I'm like, okay, cool. My sister is in the choir. She can sing all parts of music, from baritone to soprano to alto. She understands music that well. And she kind of like led me into like the rudiments and foundation of music. My elder brother, so basically we're just like self-taught people, so we just watch and learn. So that's how he learned the guitar, and that's how I learned to play a little, like just by watching and following steps. It wasn't like you had a teacher per se. And me dabbling into production as well, because I had a computer at home. So whenever there was light, we would just buy Fruity Loops, download software. So music was just a thing that was just freestyle-ish in the house. But yes, everybody in my house, except for maybe one.
Oh.
Yeah, but my sister has a band, my brother is a DJ, I'm a rapper. My younger brother is into music management and executive work, but he's also a rapper.
Wow, that's a music family then.
Yeah.
I take a close listen and look at rappers, and sometimes I try to see how you're able to put rap together.
Both ways. So I sit down, it comes in my mind, and I just make up a story that makes sense.
Okay.
Or when it's freestyle, you're trying to make sense whilst you go. But some other times you take your time, sit down, and put the words down because you really want your expression to be exact. So yeah, but it all starts as the idea in the mind anyways, for me. And yeah, I don't know how people learn how to rap.
Yeah,
Like,
so it just came like that for you. It just started.
Yeah, I mean, we won't deny the fact that you're watching TV and seeing people do that, but then again, if you trace it back, Africans are natural orators. Like we've always had like proverbs, adages, chants. So it only makes it easy to trace, say, rap down the ancestral line as well. So yes, I guess pretty much that's what it is. It's not, for me in this case, but you can't deny the fact that, okay, watching TV, watching Pac, watching Biggie, watching Jay-Z, watching Ludacris, like then you move into like getting to hang with like music from Lil Wayne, Drake, like Kanye West, Kid Cudi, just a bunch of people that are doing what they're doing. So yes, there's that influence as well, but it's a natural thing basically. Yes.
Well, this is where I ask, which of your songs or music shot you into the limelight?
I think that would be, all of them have their different energies that they came with.
Yeah? But which one do you think got the people going like, oh, that's him, shall I like it?
They all did. So the record with Two-Face, Get Down is one. The record with Nice Angeli is another. But then there's a record with Mavado, Born Leader.
Okay.
So every record that I've done is kind of like, even up till this year, Early Mama, like every record that I've done has just always kind of like evolved whatever it is that I do.
Yeah. She say many things I can do for you if you let me do what I do for you. Farabalẹ̀ fún mi lọ́la, a lè sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá dọ̀la. Yeah, yippee-yi-yo, keep it on the low, my safari. Yeah, no, don't. Keep it on the low, my safari. Yeah.
Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yi. It's not my birthday, but I got some cake. What you say? Bang bang any day. Zoom zoom on my way. Why you keep calling, steady calling? Oh, early mama, you don't even give me warning. Steady bumping, oh, early mama.
Look, see I admit it, the cookie is the cookie. They say life's a gamble, I'm talking to the bookie. Placing all the bets, any sets. Oniru water side, any flex.
As a musician, so, and it's because I'm just super expressive in a dynamic range. I'm not very, I mean, people want you to be like that rapper, that's cool, but there's more to me than just what you know. So all the records that I've had, but initially from the start, it'll be between Get Down featuring Two-Face and Nice, Angeli featuring Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Interesting. Now, I know you've been doing music for some time now. Would you say music has been beneficial to you or fulfilling?
Both.
How?
It's both beneficial and fulfilling. I mean, think about it. I just woke up one day and said I want to be Vector the Viper, but I'm on an interview this year with you as Vector. How else would you define fulfilling? Wow.
So I asked that because sometimes people make music and at the end of the day, sometimes they look back and they go like, I didn't make money. It's like they feel that maybe they wasted their time. Yes, it might be fulfilling, but did you make money? Do you think that if you had moved away from music to do something else, you would have made more than what you probably have now?
I don't understand people who make music and then compare the value of the music they make by the money they've made making the music. Yes, well, flights are not free and I'm here, so being an ambassador for a cognac brand and doing hip-hop there and getting paid well to do that. I'm a very content person. I don't gauge my life based on other people, so left to me, and that, I guess that's where I have a saying, now where you go hustle, now you'll find favor. Like now where you walk, now you'll see person will assist you to get to a bigger office or wherever else you want to get to. So I don't know about people judging their music career by the money they've made, because technically value brings money.
Money, yeah.
Like money, I don't know if money buys value.
Okay.
Money just buys things. But I think value can stand by itself without money being a part of it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but money is important as well. So I've been blessed. I've been very blessed. I've made money. I've been making money. I'm still making money. Then, because I don't believe in, oh guys, my music has done 50 million streams. I don't, not that I hate that or I have anything against that. I just don't think like it should be a thing for an artist.
Yeah.
But as we speak, I mean, I've even made money in Forex.
Wow.
Constantly. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad for my position and I'm content.
Do you feel accomplished, or you feel that maybe there's more to do for yourself in terms of your musical
Any living
career?
human being will never feel accomplished now while they're alive now.
Okay.
Like there's always, especially if you have a mind like mine, or if you have a mind that is running, my mind is always running. Like I wake up into thoughts. I wake up into, okay, so as I was saying, that's how it feels like when I wake up. So I don't think I'll ever get to a point where I'll say I'm accomplished, that's what the word.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever get to the point, but yes, I'm accomplishing. So maybe as an action word, yes, but say as past tense that I'm accomplished and I'm done. No, I think, I don't even understand how musicians retire.
Okay.
I don't understand, like it's music.
It's music. You can do it till the end of your life.
Yes, as long as you're not gauging yourself by another man's race. And another one, they spoil everything.
People do.
Good for them.
Let's talk about Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Afrobeats seem to be doing so well now in the world we're in at the moment. Back when you started, it's something you've been doing, and it looks like gradually young musicians have warmed up into it and are doing well with it. When you weigh the two, when you started music, would you say that what you have done and where it has gotten to, it has been done and done well, or there's more room for improvement?
There's always room for improvement now. Like there's always room for improvement. However, like Two-Face has had the record with Beanie Man before now. I've had a record with Mavado before now. But it's all a process, right? So there's no whether it has done, so like an era did better than any era. It's just always been like eras lead into eras. I see it that way. So I mean, shout outs to music. Afrobeats is it's a vast understanding of music from Nigeria, and I also dare not take it away from the original Afrobeats legend like Fela, because that's a Nigerian that chose to craft his own sound. So even Afrobeat in the act of Afrobeat in itself is similar to like the new one. It's similar to that. Like we're crafting, we're fusing and making our own sound out of many options there are. So I mean, shout out to the movement. It's a great one. It's a great time to be African. It's a great time to be Nigerian. It's a great time to be a musician. It's a great time to be black. Like it's everybody's seeing that it's not a joke. Like Africa really is the future.
Yeah.
My father told me when I was around today. He took me to the river, set me down to pray. Right there in the water to the sound of pain. From the mud he fashioned me a crown of clay. That's why no one can never take the sound away. Took me to the water, set me down to pray. And right there by the river to the sound of pain. From the muddy fashion.
Welcome to the bloodline of the black kings. Real life, black scenes, the black church, black thoughts, black sins, Uganda, Bobby Wine, magazines, news flash, but old news like sins. We can't speak, judge me, my genes. I'm sort of okay, strong but okay, quite mean, but you can't hold the voices. Some of them go bust out. We have way too many voices. This is Clubhouse. I'm African and blessed. I hold it down even when I face the stress. The kind of punches where if you make your face suppress. I mean, if life is a bitch, then this is sex. It's big dick energy when I flex. I think them scared of me, it's my guess. But what's beef to a man from the west? Cowboy, heart to a man with a chest. Cowboy, treasure where I carry deep within. But society is getting in between. The tin long like men.
Like, yeah, it's time for Africans to now be part of that story.
I mean, this is what I'm going to ask. I mean, I'm sure you've probably seen videos online. We've seen the likes of Wizkid doing great in London. I've seen videos of Burna Boy in Hamburg, and I mean, we've seen videos of them in the States, and it's all Afrobeats, Africa coming together, because every time they go, they try to pull those behind them together. What do you make? How do you feel when you see all of that?
Like I said, it's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be associated with Africa or African music, or a bit more precise in this case, Nigerian music. But yeah, like you said as well earlier, there's always room for improvement because things will always grow. So some people have done it to a point. We're doing it now. Other people come and do it again in some other way. So it's a beautiful thing to observe. At least there's respect. There's more respect than well, I don't want to compare times, but I feel like yes, there's respect now. Like it's everything that you clamor for as an African musician is happening right now, right? I mean, I don't know how to validate that 100%, but it just feels good knowing that everything is evolving, things are growing, and people are doing things all over the world. It's just an amazing time.
It's an amazing time. And then to the young musicians, especially those who are coming up in Nigeria, how do you make of their style, the way they are going about everything, and their music and all that?
I mean, shout outs to everybody making music in Africa, period, because we haven't necessarily had any structure whatsoever. If anything, the general opinion, at least in Nigeria, is that if you're a musician, you don't have a life. Then, like growing up, like musician, lifeless people, unserious people, blah blah. But now, I mean, shout outs to everybody who has stood with making that and making that happen. To everybody coming up, like, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Like, there's a lot yet to happen, as much as there's a lot happening right now. So